If you're looking for an answer here, you're in the wrong place. This is not an education channel. This has never been an education channel. I'm just sharing my thoughts and opinions on making videos on YouTube as a newbie creator who just so happens to procrastinate so much that they haven't posted a video in months. And look at that gap. Absolutely beautiful. To be honest, it takes a lot of courage and strength to just keep going. But honestly, how the hell do you make YouTube content?
Imagine you're editing.
This is my friend.
Welcome, I'm Randy.
Alright, so here we are, one of the elephants.
When you're just starting out on YouTube, you would always have this dream of, oh, this is going to be so easy and I'll get 1 million views in just a month. And then your video goes up and it stays at a single digit for like forever. It's crushing. But to be honest, when you don't have any experience with making a video, whether that is short or long content, your video is going to suck. It doesn't matter
Was that
if
the
you
bite
show
of
your
87?
face or you're faceless. It doesn't matter what kind of content you do. If you have zero experience, your first video is going to be horrible.
Emotional, damn it!
You think that it's a masterpiece. It's the greatest thing you have ever written. And then you do a few more videos and then you look back at your first one. Well, I really suck at this. And that's okay, because content creation is a skill. In fact, due to my very limited experience with content creation, this video is going to have strange and shitty edits too. I can just feel it coming from a mile away even if I get my hopes up every time, and I have to remind myself that I am not very good at it. And I barely have any subs that aren't my friends when this video is published, so, you know, I don't think it matters. Even if you watch different YouTube gurus on content creation, it's still going to be hard to settle down on something at first. When you basically live through the internet, and especially since you're just starting out, you're bound to have a lot of ideas on what you want to do for your channel. Maybe you want to do gaming, maybe you want to do commentary, maybe you wanted to do reviews. The field is so wide that you could get into anything. But the thing about the internet is that while the entry bar is extremely low, to get success that's long term, you will need a bit of luck and a lot of patience and skill. Because the first step to content creation is script writing. My process for script writing is basically what videos ideas I have, create a new doc, write down a bit, and then decide that I hate it. Then a new idea comes up. Then do that all over again until I finish a script that I like. Then test it, record it, then fix anything or add anything that's necessary, and then record it again. Then fix the recording for pauses and huge breathing, and then that's it. For the voice part. Then I start to go find stock footage according to the lines, going to find music that will fit the scene, then do other animations that I need for the video itself. Test out the animation so that it looks fine. And then sometimes I just decide that the video was a terrible idea and then scrap it and then do the whole process again. Sometimes it's not the idea itself that is bad. If my voice sounded bad, I would just wait for another day that my voice sounds better and re-record it. No, it's just that for some reason when editing through the video, my brain just decided that I hate the way I edited, it looks bad, and I want to burn it so it's gone from the depths of my memory. And I have a lot of good ideas. Or at least good concepts. Most of the time, I just don't go through with it because my dumbass brain suddenly goes, hey, I got a new video idea. This one sounds better. Let's work on this one instead. And this is how this video, which was supposed to be a 3-part series, just ended up nowhere. I should stop promising the ghosts that I will do something when inevitably I won't do it at all. The other part is that sometimes while I'm writing through the script itself, I realize that I don't have much to say and the video is going to be very short, or that the concept itself, when expanded, doesn't really offer much, so it's usually tossed to the ground. But the thing about starting out as a newbie creator is that you want to settle into a niche, much like what the YouTube gurus typically recommend you doing. But then you don't, which is the strange problem I am facing right now. Look, I don't want to be showing my face on the internet. I don't look very good. I don't like people probing on my privacy, and unfortunately, I currently do not have the money to commission someone to draw me an avatar. And I really can't draw. For the sake of my dignity or just my image, even though I have none right now, I decided that AI was no-go. So considering the fact that I have no avatar, no face, that means that I have to put in a lot more work since I decided to not overlay a gameplay video while I do commentary, because I am terrible at platformers. And the only video game footage I have is either Honkai Star Rail, due to this video, or Stardew Valley. Before I decided on doing commentary videos, originally I was going to make gaming content until I realized that I don't have neither the patience nor the tenacity to do challenges like earning money exclusively through fishing. That's why the video only lasted until day 14 of spring, because I honestly couldn't keep going. And also the critique on Zenless Zone Zero, but the UI hurts my soul too much and I grew disinterested in the game itself, so I never continued. I have since stopped playing any MiHoYo games after making this video. I'm not recommending anyone to check it out since I'm embarrassed, as that was me rambling without a script, which was why from that point onwards I always script my videos before recording, since that way I wouldn't sound like I'm going crazy. But considering the fact that I'm still in the exploring stages of making YouTube content, maybe some of the ramble videos I will overlay with Stardew Valley gameplay. So as you can see, especially if you're just starting out on YouTube, content creation can feel like a pain. But that pain doesn't stop there. You made a video. Great! It's maybe not the best video you have ever made, but you decide to post it. Since you're a small content creator, it gets no views. But you decide that you should make more videos. So you need to repeat this entire process again. The thing about YouTube creation is not about the ideas. It's about how consistently you could come up with those ideas that fit into the theme of your YouTube channel. Are you a commentary YouTube channel that talk about other content creators? Then, well, you have to keep an eye out for drama happening in the YouTube space. But that really isn't too hard to find, especially if you're on r/YouTube drama subreddit. There is always new news to get into. Are you a gaming YouTuber? Well then, is there a specific type of genre of games you would like to make videos about? What kind of style would your video be? Would it be like Scott Voss?
Hey y'all, Scott here, and this is bad.
Or Let's Players like Markiplier? Or do you want to do challenge type videos instead?
Today we're speedrunning Pooh 3D.
Do you now see how deep this iceberg goes? When you're just starting out, there is a chance that you could just stick to one type of content for a while before you decide to change it to something else, since you don't like making these types of content anymore. Is that bad? If you're just starting out and you don't really have a subscriber base, that's fine, because nobody cares. If you have a subscriber base and decided to pivot, maybe not entirely, then it would have one of two outcomes. Either the video flops, or it gains a shit ton of views. The logic behind it being that since YouTube knows exactly who they should push these videos to, but someday even the most loyal audience might get bored of their content and decide to watch something else instead. This is why some massive YouTubers drop heavily in views, since the audience are just no longer interested in their content. And also why random millennials videos suddenly get a ton of views, like this video for Markiplier.
Am I a cat? Wow.
But for small content creators like us, nobody is going to care about what kind of content you do. Maybe today you decide that you want to make gaming content. Tomorrow you're going to make commentary. The day after you make some tutorials. I do like the advice that you should just keep throwing shit at the wall until something sticks, either for you or for your channel. But naturally, the best case scenario will be a bit of both. Passion is at least somewhat required to keep you going, especially since YouTube and social media in general as a career has a very steep hill with no true ceiling. Even counting the ceiling that's currently on YouTube, which is Mr. Beast. You have to remember that nobody cares about you at first. Your content might appeal to them, but we all know that we won't click into videos that don't have that many views. But to those of you that do, I salute you for your services, as views are the most direct encouragement to a YouTuber, especially a small YouTuber. So, is there an easier way to do it? The technical easier way to do content is to follow trends or do content that could be updated regularly. For example, Yongye, who is also a voice actor,
So what do you say?
makes content on gaming news, which makes him able to upload rather consistently since there is always something happening. Following trends, meanwhile, is heavily dependent on your niche. It's basically what is popular and making a video talking about it. Like when I decided to make this video about Mr. Beast, which interestingly for a channel of my size and by current scripting of the video is on 85 views. I can't say that I'm very proud of it, but I think I did my best at the time. But the problem about following along the trend is that eventually the audience will get bored of it since they were basically bombarded with similar type of content. I mean, if you had to eat the same thing every day for about a month, you would also get bored of it. So basically, we just run into the oversaturated nature of YouTube content now. Everything is being made and talked about, and it's really hard to break out of the circle of newbie YouTubers since it's really hard to make anything that's truly unique. But this is just the content creation space in general now. It's hard to make yourself stand out. It's even harder to make yourself stand out if you don't have the skills nor the experience in the first place. I could say that while I don't have much experience with script writing, I have experience with story writing. And while they might not be the same, they still share a lot of similarities. Although I do have one advice for you, one general advice. Please invest in a good microphone. This is a side tangent, you could skip to this part of the video if you don't want to hear it. If you don't have money and if you need to choose between a microphone and a camera, I would say invest in a microphone. A terrible microphone really affects the video itself more than the video quality does, but naturally the video quality has to be passable at the very least so the audience knows what they are looking at. Just make sure the video does not look like 144p.
For example, if I record with my headphone mic, I would sound like this. I mean, you could understand me, but it is most definitely just the standard decent full quality.
This is me recording on my phone's microphone, which you could tell is very good on its own even without processing.
And this is my current mic setup that you have been listening to me out of. Having a good mic and most importantly speaking your mind clearly is extremely important considering most of us probably don't even look at the video itself and just let it play in the background while we do our tasks, just like background noise. To be honest, now I am interested in doing a topic about this, but I will think about it. When I mean clearly, I don't mean by trying to hide your accent, because no matter what your accent sounds like, if your content is interesting and your audience can understand what you're saying without having to turn off subtitles, you're at least doing the bare minimum, right? It's okay to stutter a little, it's okay to not being able to pronounce a word clearly, since you could always retake it and just edit the bad parts out. Hell, while I believe that I have native levels of English, I can't even pronounce every word correctly. So, what is the conclusion? Nobody really knows how to make engaging, interesting, and riveting content on YouTube at first. Even someone as big as Mr. Beast used to have a lot of trial and errors before he stuck to the style he's still using today, as much as everyone now seems to hate it. But his videos still pulls in a lot of views, so he's just going to keep going until those views slow down, and so are the others that do follow in his footsteps. And if you want to start making content on YouTube, you can always upload your first video. And as Ollie Pacific Crystal says in this video,
more specifically, if you're high functionally delusional, as in you're delusional with action, right? Then you can do it. This is the secret combination, okay? You have to be both number 1 delusional, but number 2 high functioning.
This is Amelia. This is the Cat is Bored channel, where I make commentary on anything I'm interested in at the moment. Keep posting, keep trying, and continue being delusional, because that's how you succeed on YouTube.